Bobrisky. Why is Bobrisky in jail? And Cubana chief priest on Instagram. Chief priest versus Bobrisky. Why is Bobrisky in jail? And Cubana chief priest on Instagram. Number one, Bobrisky pleaded guilty, meaning that the court has to pick between 50,000 naira fine or kiri 2 portion of rice. Number two, Cubana chief priest pleaded not guilty and was released on bail of 10 million naira. Simply means he can go home and be coming to court for trial. Now, in Bobrisky's case, he said, "I plead guilty. I did it. Forgive me. Have mercy. I'm a man." So I'm a woman. You understand what I'm talking about? And they gave him 2 portions of rice. They could have given him 50k fine. I'm not the judge. If you are not happy, go to Ikoyi. Then Cubana chief priest said, "I don't know what you are talking about. Under the law, Cubana chief priest has no case yet until EFCC is able to prove that the money is spread in those videos that are circulating online." And number one, Nigerian naira. And how do you prove that? The serial number of those money must be provided. The source of that money must be stated in court. And number two, okay, the money is Nigerian naira. Did he abuse the naira? Some people can even argue that the money in that video is not real money, it's fake money that was just sprayed for the fancy of showbiz to make people believe what is not real. But I reserve my comment on this development. Moral lesson of this story: invest in your lawyers. Some lawyers have LLB in law, that is Bachelor of Law Honors. Some have BSc in law, that is Bachelor of Science in Law. You either follow lawyer and be safe, or you follow scientist and become an experiment. The choice is yours. We'll meet you. Chief priest versus Bobrisky. Why is Bobrisky?
All right, so this young man here, I just found what he said quite interesting, and some jokes and some laughter and some education. I think it was fantastic, actually, in my opinion. But he's talking about Bobrisky and Cubana chief priest arrest. Some like last week or so. I don't know where you're watching this. It doesn't matter. The lesson stands evergreen. Bobrisky was arrested, he was arrested, she was arrested, okay? I'm confused, okay? He was arrested because the laws confirmed him, apparently, allegedly have confirmed him to still be a he. And he said in court, legally, that he's a he. So, let me just call him he. Let me respect what he wants. Anyway, so Bobrisky is a cross-dresser in Nigeria. Cubana chief priest is they are, what do you call them? What would you call those people? He's like a socialite. Okay, let me show the picture so you guys can. Hold on 1 second. So it's like a socialite, if you will. Let's see. Aha, there you go. So these are the two guys. All right. So the one to the left hand side of your screen, that's the socialite, Cubana chief priest, and Bobrisky is the one to the right. He's a man, a cross-dresser. As far as it stands legally, is a man. I don't know if Nigeria will allow some kind of I don't know the laws around that. Okay, but anyway, he was arrested. The one on the right was arrested for naira. They call it naira mutilation. Basically, the abuse of the currency, Nigerian currency, naira. Now, I'm not sure if they have. I'm sure they have some kind of similar laws like that here on the U.S. dollars. But we can spray dollars at parties, and nobody is disturbing us. But Nigerians also have a tendency to abuse everything. So maybe that's why the Central Bank of Nigeria is now, keeping their foot on people's neck. Who knows? I'm not too clear on what the laws are. But anyway, he was arrested apparently for spraying the naira at a party. You know how we Nigerians do, everybody's hyped up, it's a party, and they're spraying money every left and right. Anyway, that's what he got arrested for. After he got arrested, there was a lot of outcry of the public and say, hey, that's not fair. If you want to pick him up for something else, some people were suspicious that maybe because of his lifestyle, cross-dresser, potentially an alphabet community person, because I don't think he ever declared, I'm not sure what his status is, but anyway, or what is attracted to a sexual orientation, I'm not sure, I don't care. But anyway, some Nigerians were crying out and say it's not fair. Maybe you want him for something else, but you're basically using the naira thing as a cover to basically harass him. And then the next thing you know, some few days ago, the EFCC, which is the kind of like the FBI in Nigeria, something clinical crime, they decided that they were going to charge. They charged Cubana chief priest also for the same thing, for something similar. You know, the naira mutilation, abuse, and all that kind of stuff. I'm trying to see if I can find a video of him spraying money at parties. I don't think I have it saved anywhere. But anyway, so he had like bills of money and stuff like that. So they picked him up. But after they picked him up today, was it today or 2 days ago? I'm not sure. He was allowed to go on bail of a 10 million naira bill. I'm not sure. That's probably like $10,000 or so of bail. He was allowed to go, and then you can see him here dancing. All right, so that's literally, I picked it. I don't know when you're watching this, but I picked this literally a few hours ago, and that's him dancing right there. So now that guy recorded that video, and I thought that video was quite interesting. You see, the point here that I really want to make on this segment is that that gra nonsense, you know, I will deal with you. I will, you know, before they picked up Bobrisky, he was actually in some kind of basketballs exchange with Portable. Right? In fact, let me play a video for you that I think I saved a few minutes ago. Yep, let me play that for you. 1 second. I'll play this for you right now. So it was going back and forth with some people. Well, with Portable, who is another artist. This guy right here. I always play his video whenever you guys donate towards the show. This guy. All right, so they were going back and forth, and he was threatening to have people arrested and things like that, you know. So before you know it, lo and behold, he was also in a fight with very dark man, and then it was a lot of barking back and forth that got him picked up, you know. But let me play this for you. Let's see. Just hear it. Actually, let me show you.
You did mad? Let me do bad thing. Mama cast you. I will cast you. I will cast you. You pay Omando Dini. I don't. You use money do Bobrisky. You use money do Yash. Money do face. Can't go collect best female. So be in any. They got that. See what will show the sick. Hello, Buku Abinu. Èèyàn kan máa kó ẹ lọ́gbọ́n lórí burúkú ọmọ òòrè yín ẹ̀ bó ṣe yín ọmọ ọdún mélòó ni ẹ ọmọ ọdún mélòó ni ẹ téyìn ẹ ti rí bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn igbó ti ba yí ẹ jẹ́. Who born you? What's your surname? Give us your date of birth. Mo see whether na man abi na woman you be. Olórí burúkú you go collect woman na what na make me fire you. Èmi á blọ́ọ̀kì ìjà ìdànù sìn. Follow me na mo mọ ìjà ẹ̀rí náà. Ìyálà ya who follow you? I mean, exactly follow you, ni maro gbogbo ni ẹni. Follow me. Ó ṣe follow ọ̀rọ̀ dùn. Mi ò follow ẹ because mi ò lè follow ẹranko. Ẹranko ni ẹ na, ó ní dọ̀tí ni ẹ. Ìyálà ìyá ẹ Bobrisky jẹ́ gbé ẹ débẹ̀. Now you are talking about me. Are you married? Who marry you? Who born you? Post your surname. Post your mother, post your father. Post your relative. Are they proud of you? I'm proud of myself. I'm proud of my family. I start my career in Abuja. I'm a music. I do music for a living.
I'm a music.
I'm a musician. I love everybody here. Abolori burúkú ni ẹ bọ́lọ́ ti bí ẹ bọ́lọ́ ti tó ẹ. Ìyá wo ló tó ẹ? Ó lọ ṣí èrè lọ́mọ ni. Èmi gan ò gbádùn. Gay ni Agbeni Bobrisky. Gay. You are a gay. Akẹ́lẹ́ ibùkún ni ẹni you are a gay. Tẹ́lá mú ìyá ẹ̀ máa nà yẹ ẹ pa. That place is inside the yesterday. I'm a tell you as well ni. Tẹ́lá fọ́kọ̀ di ẹ̀ máa nà ìyá ẹ pa wọ station ni. Ẹ wò dé bọ́.
Oh my god, I couldn't play the music. Anyway, these are the people that have been talking. So the guy on the left in a beautiful African native attire that's almost looking like a woman. That's a guy. Okay, that's the cross dresser, and the one to the right. So you can see they exchange words back and forth, and a lot of drama, lots of drama, you know. But anyway, let me just share the point. The point here is this. All that noise, I really, the fact that this guy, what's his name, Cubana chief priest. All right, the fact that he went, and he actually got bail, and then he started dancing literally hours later on. It tells you everything that I always used to tell you here. Okay, this is Cubana chief priest, and you could see the bills of money in his hand. This is just what he does. The socialite. He went there apparently allegedly with a lawyer. They did the bill, bond, whatever they had to do. It was back home, and then he let the lawyer deal with whatever they have to deal with. This is how powerful people move. You don't overreact. Okay? If all you have is just your clout, just the noise, right? One day someone is going to silence you if that's all you've got. You're probably telling on yourself by talking so much, right? So I just thought it was a good example, like, okay, at least for what we can see thus far, right? Because I don't know, what do I know? But I can go by momentary real time as things are happening. As of this moment, the power move that I'm looking at is just awesome to look at. The lesson here is, it's not about knowing everything up front. Nobody knows everything up front. It's about preparing yourself, have patience, learning how to react to crisis. There are powers that be. Yeah. You don't have to represent yourself, especially if you can afford it. And if you can't afford getting someone to represent you, that means you have enough time in your hands. Make sure you do some studies. Calm down. It's not going to be your mouth. You're going to have to play a little bit more than just being loud. That's not going to work in the real world. Okay? Because everybody else is studying, you just being loud. Okay? And I see even Portable is very humble. If you watch his documentary, I think it's a lot more strategic. I'm not saying Bobrisky is not strategic, but Bobrisky went to the court and went to go plead guilty. According to this young man that I played in the beginning, he just went there and just pled guilty because he was thinking they might pardon with mercy, and then now apparently he has to serve 6 months. And this guy went home the same day and is most likely not going to serve anything. And like that guy said, they're going to have to prove a couple of things before they can put him away. But if you plead guilty, right, this is why you don't jump to the court and say, let me just do the right thing, I go and plead guilty, let me just tell the truth. That's stupid. There's a lot more forces at play than your righteousness. I say that all the time. Hey, relax. Take your time. You don't have to rush to conclusion off of your limited information, off of your limited outlook on life. If you're operating from a place of righteousness, right and wrong, you have limited outlook on life. Right? Because I talk about power here all the time. It's not just doing the right thing. All right? You have to do the right thing with respect to the information you're disposed to, which is usually limited. You don't know what that's why you have lawyers represent you. It's not that you couldn't go there and just tell the truth and win, but you're going to end up in jail and you're going to cry wolf. It's not fair. No, it's absolutely fair. It's your pride. Your pride is getting the best of you. All right. That's what I thought today's lesson is. Okay. So I'm not saying that these two are not strategic. I'm just saying based off of what we can see right now, definitely Bobrisky is going to serve time right now for 6 months. They didn't even give him the option of a fine, which the laws made. But it's at the discretion of a judge. Now you can go and file appeal or whatever. I don't know how that works. But anyway, the lesson here is, Emma, calm down. Okay. Your mouth is not going to help you. It's probably going to help you destroy things even further. That's really the lesson here. Anyway, let me know what your thoughts are. Hit the like button, share, subscribe, turn up your notifications so you're notified whenever we go live. And I'll be back in no time.
It's your love that I've been missing. I miss all your hugs, your touching and kissing. Make love on the floor, the couch in the kitchen. One love enough, we done enough.